Hi Honeybees! Today I'm going to be doing my products I've used up, my empties, my most recent empties that is, and it's casual filming day. I do have some makeup on, but if I look slightly different it's because I really didn't do my eye makeup. I just did one eyeshadow, sweeped it across the lid. I honestly wasn't even planning to film this today, but I saw that I had so many empties. I'm like, I've got to share these with them right away. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 candles that I'm going to start with, all from Bath & Body Works. So we've got Strawberry Pound Cake. I believe I've talked about this here on my channel already. It's such an incredible scent that I believe came out for the first time this year. It's fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, whipped cream with essential oils. Those are the notes. And it just fills the entire room and actually the entire downstairs of my home. And it makes it smell absolutely sinfully delicious. Just like Strawberry Pound Cake. And we actually have that at my work. I have that candle burning at my work. And everyone always asks, what is that candle? Same thing actually for the Black Cherry. Oh, I almost dropped that. The Black Cherry Merlot. This is just like really cute packaging that they had for spring and summer. But this really fills the entire big space in our home. Oh, it just smells so good. And this is notes of dark cherry, black raspberry, and Merlot. Sumptuous Merlot. It just smells so delicious. I definitely smell a lot more raspberry scent to it. It's delicious. Then I have the You Are Loved candle. Now this was around, I think, Mother's Day. This style of candle came out, like really pretty packaging, but it's champagne toast is the scent. And those notes are bubbly champagne, sparkling berries, juicy tangerine. Delicious, absolutely delicious. And then these two were brand new for us, like we had never tried them before, and I went out on a limb and got them during the 50% off sale, and I'm so glad I did because I absolutely love them, especially the banana bundt cake, and I was kicking myself for not getting more of this one specifically, and we all love this. It literally just smells like banana nut bread, like, or banana bread cooking in the oven. It has the most delicious scent. Oh my goodness. Oh, it smells so good. So as you can probably guess what the notes are from that, it has sweet banana, toasted walnut, and fresh cinnamon. And it does smell a little on the fall side because anytime I smell like fresh baked good kind of candle that has a little bit of spice to it, I think of fall. And actually the fall candles are supposed to come out soon. So anyways, really love this candle. Would definitely purchase that again. And then this fun one with all the little donuts on it is called Unicorn Sprinkles. And this is fluffy cotton candy, rainbow candy drops, sugared lemon. Honestly, it's not overly sweet, even though those notes might sound like it would be crazy sweet. I mean, it was a sweeter candle, but it just smelled fruity and delicious. It didn't smell too crazy overpowering. So if I found that on sale again, I would totally get it. And then we have the You Had Me at Aloha. This was obviously a new summer scent. And the notes are pink summer berries, juicy orange, dewy white petals. This just had a very fresh, beachy scent to it. Chris really loved this one too, and I did too. And it had a great throw. And then I have this one that says Amazing Mom on it, again from Mother's Day, but it was Watermelon Lemonade, one that I repurchase every single summer that it's been out. It just has, again, the best throw. Can you tell that those are the candles that I purchase, the ones that have the best scent throw and fill the entire house with good scent. And this one's just so yummy and sweet and watermelon, like fake watermelon smelling though, you know, like that watermelon candy smell, I guess. The notes are watermelon ice, sparkling water, and Meyer lemon. I don't really smell the lemon at all in that when it's burning. Then I have 2 scent portables. One was watermelon lemonade and one I believe was, I don't remember. That one's watermelon lemonade. I mean, yeah, watermelon lemonade for sure. This one, usually I keep the little tags. Oh, these are both watermelon lemonade. For some reason, I thought there was a separate one. And then I have the Waikiki Beach Coconut. This was just in a little 1 wick. All the other ones I showed you were 3 wick candles. These don't have such a great throw because they're such a small candle, but they're great for bathrooms or smaller rooms. And this is one of my favorite summertime scents from them. It's just so beachy and coconutty, and it's just the epitome of beach time. So we're faking it till we make it, right? Because no vacations for us anytime soon with all this craziness going on. Okay, how this happens all at once, I don't know, but this always tends to happen every once in a while. We went through 4 foaming hand soaps. Usually we go through 1 a month, but Gavin ended up going through his, that was in his bathroom, the downstairs bathroom, and then me and Chris have 1 each in our bathroom, so I think that's how that ended up happening. But we have Mango Mai Tai, Be Magical, which is called Unicorn Milkshake. It's just like a really sweet, yummy scent. Pumpkin Apple, which obviously was from fall, and Champagne Toast, but it says You Are Loved. And we love the foaming hand soaps because, first of all, it's fun. It's foam. It makes it more fun to wash your hands, kind of. It doesn't dry out our hands, and you get every little bit out of those. You don't waste anything. So that's why I continue to repurchase those, and they're awesome for cleaning your brushes and beauty blenders. It gets everything out. So I went through some gummy vitamins. We've got the Vitafusion Multivites gummy vitamins. There were 260 vitamins in here. I got this really big jar at Costco, and Chris, Gavin, and I all take these vitamins every single day. I got them started on taking some vitamins. They hate taking pills or supplements, so for that reason I've been getting gummies, and they've been taking them and they like them a lot too. These vitamin D gummies, I had both of these open for some reason and then just finally used them up. I take vitamin D3 because I have a deficiency in vitamin D. I think it might have something to do with my thyroid issues, so I went through those. Then we've got the Vital Proteins Collagen Peptides. This is a collagen powder that is tasteless. It doesn't taste like anything. You can put this in your coffee, in your smoothies. That's what I end up putting it in mine. You can literally put it in anything where it will dissolve. And collagen is just awesome for so many things in your body. Your bone health, your hair, your nails. Supports joint health, youthful skin, healthier hair, and stronger nails. Oh, it also promotes an immune, digestive, and central nervous system, like a healthy immune system. The natural glycine? Whatever. It's great. I use this every day in my smoothies, and I already did repurchase. I have quite a few skincare and makeup items this time. I probably should save those for last. I have 2, like, what's this, mouth care items. First is the CVS mouthwash in Blue Mint. This is mine and Chris' favorite like flavor of mouthwash, and we go through one. I feel like we go through one of these every month or every other month. And then I have the Crest 3D White Radiant Mint toothpaste. You guys know this is my holy grail toothpaste. I absolutely love it. It keeps my teeth looking white in between whitening. I only do whitening every probably 6 months. Like I'll do a treatment of whitening, whether it's at the dentist office or with white strips, but this keeps my teeth white, and I have a lot of like coffee, tea, things that will stain my teeth, so it's important to me. Chris gave me an empty to share with you guys. This is the Old Spice Bear Glove body wash. He uses this one as well as the something Fiji Sands, I think the other scent is. It's Fiji something. But those are the 2 scents he goes between. I love this one on him. It smells so good. It's so good. So he used up that. He loves that. And then I used up the Tree Hut Cocoa Colada Shea Sugar Scrub. This has shea butter, pineapple, and coconut. It smelled incredible, like a tropical oasis. And I love, love, love these body scrubs. They really exfoliate my body, leaving my body super soft. I have not yet repurchased this, but I get mine at Ulta when they have their sales. They'll usually have like buy one, get one, or like some kind of deal. Buy 2, get 1 free, or just like some kind of discount on them. So that's when I tend to repurchase those. I have had this in my like back stock for a while, and I decided to use it up, and I remembered how much I absolutely love it. It's the L'Occitane Amande shower oil, and I use this to shave my legs, and it makes your legs so silky smooth, and this smells really good. Like, it has a hint of almond, but a little bit kind of like a perfumey scent as well. And yeah, I just absolutely love this. This was a little travel size, but I repurchased it many a time. I also have some hair empties. So I have 2 little travel size samples right here from Garnier. And these are the Whole Blends rinse out masks. And I actually got 2 uses out of each of these. Considering that I have a decent amount of hair, that was pretty awesome that these lasted 2 treatments. And this is the Legendary Olive Oil one. And then we also have the Moroccan Argan and something else. Camilla. Both of them were good. I wouldn't say one over the other was better for my hair. Very hydrating and really great. I would totally use these again. If I'm being honest, this is one that I have repurchased many a time and also received from them, which very thankfully, because I love it. It's the Agave Healing Oil Restorative Hydrating Mask. This is thebomb.com, you guys. This is the best hair mask I've ever used, to be honest. And I actually think their hair oil is the best I've ever used, for my hair type at least. I completely cleaned this out, but oh my gosh, it still smells like it. It has the best scent. I can't explain it. It's just like a fresh scent, but kind of like essential oil with a fresh scent. It smells delicious, and it makes your hair smell amazing and last really well. The hydration lasts really well on my hair, and it's not super oily or too much for my hair. I just love it. I was really sad when I used it up, to be honest. I'm trying to use up a few others before I repurchase this, but this would be the one that I for sure will end up repurchasing in the future. I have already repurchased this, as you will see in next week's vlog, but this is the Living Proof Nourishing Styling Cream. Stops frizz and lightly conditions. And this is the best styling cream for curly hair girls out there. It does not weigh down your curls. It does not make them look wet and or feel crunchy. They just have that separation and that definition and no frizz, but no really like crunchy, gross feeling to it. So this is the best. I've tried so many different products for curly hair, and this is the 3rd time I've repurchased it. So definitely a winner. Then we've got some skincare empties. Oh wait, I got one more hair care empty, sorry. This is the brand MD Skincare, which is a doctor, it's an in-office doctor like skincare brand, so you can't get this in the store. You have to go to a doctor's office, like a medical office, but it's the restorative conditioning treatment for hair regrowth. And I have the shampoo in my shower still. I have like one more use, and that'll be done as well. But it's supposed to help restore hair volume, fullness, and moisture, and leaves hair shiny and soft to the touch. I didn't really love this, so I actually got this to like try out. Like, it was like a sample thing that they sent to our office, and because I complained about my hair like needing to grow back and how it used to be so thick and how it's not now, I got to try this out, and it was okay, but it just, Nioxin is better than that, to be honest, which you can find that at Ulta. Glam Glow. I have had this little baby forever in my shower, and I just finally recently used it up. Actually, I'm pretty sure my good friend Emmy Loves Makeup, Emily, sent me this a while back, and it's the Thirsty Cleanse Mud to Foam cleanser from Glam Glow. And it smells like coconuts, and it had a pump. And this pump is a little tricky because sometimes it would clog up and sometimes it would work and sometimes it won't. But because it's one of those airless pumps, it gets every little bit out. So I do know I used everything up, and it was nice. It cleansed, it felt good on my skin, but I just don't think it's magical. So I wouldn't tell you to like rush out and get that. This, however, was awesome. It's from Estee Lauder, and it's their Advanced Night Micro Cleansing Balm. It was just your run-of-the-mill, really great makeup removing balm. Used every little bit. This had like a very spa-like scent to it. And to be honest, I didn't really notice the scent when I would apply it to my skin to take off, why can't I talk? To take off all my makeup. It did the trick. It did a really good job. I've tried so many makeup removing balms like this, but I did repurchase the pre-cleanse from Dermalogica because that just works the best for me, but this was really good. The Kapari Coconut Oil Coconut Rose Toner. This is paraben-free, sulfate-free. It's just kind of to give you a little refresh. I actually used all of this up to wet my beauty blender before applying foundation because I actually like to just have like a spray bottle with, usually I'll use a setting spray, like the Too Faced one, or even my Urban Decay one, instead of completely soaking my beauty blender, because I just feel like my makeup lasts and looks better when I do that. And maybe I'm just lazy and don't want to go and like rinse out my beauty blender in the morning every single day. I still clean it, don't worry. But yeah, that's what I use this for. So it's nothing special. It's nice. It smells nice. It did the job. And then I have a little travel size of the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. This is a very light moisturizer. It doesn't have a ton to it. It is supposed to help with tone, texture, and firmness. And it didn't have like a strong scent to it. I don't think it's fragrance free, but it almost is fragrance free. I like to use this to combine with beauty oils to give it a little bit more of a boost of hydration, especially at night. It's a really good daytime moisturizer for me because it's not super oily or thick. So I did really like it. I love Drunk Elephant products. I can't believe I already used this up. I just recently got this year and I used it up because I really, really liked it. It's the Too Faced Hangover Pillow Cream. They came out with some skincare this year and this was one of them. And it's the Ultra Nourishing Night Cream infused with mineral rich stardust. So it did have kind of like, gave you a glow. And not just a glow from within, like a natural glow. It had a little bit of like a, not a sparkle, but a sheen to it. So it gave you just this like beautiful ethereal glow to your skin. So I did really like that. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of had like a pearlescent quality to it. It's completely gone. It had like a peachy scent to it. It smells just like the Hangover setting spray from Too Faced. And again, kind of same thing that I did with the Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. I would use this with like a drop or two of beauty oil and put this all over my skin and I just look like a glowing fairy. So I don't know how expensive this is because they were very sweet to send me this for review purposes, but I loved it, used it all up. And then I have 2 face masks that I used this month, which I'm very proud of myself. I don't remember to do face masks very often, but when I do, I'm like, why don't I do these more often? They just feel so good. So we have the Garnier Moisture Bomb Sheet Mask, and then we have the Primer Prep the Skin for Flawless Makeup Application Mask from BioBell. This one I really did use in the morning, and I do feel like I had less shine and like everything went on really well when I used this. And this one was just super hydrating, so I did like both of those a lot. I used up a pack of the Kirkland Daily Facial Towelettes. These are makeup cleansing wipes that are from Costco. There are 30 in here. I've repurchased this so many times. Best makeup removing wipes. Those and the Neutrogena are my holy grail. Kirkland baby wipes. Use these to remove swatches and things off my hand while I'm doing my makeup in the morning. So I went through a pack of those again. And then these, they compare these to the Shiseido cotton, and it's the Ulta Beauty 150 Ultra Soft Square Cotton Pads. 150 of these, supposedly. I didn't count them, but I don't know if there's 150 really in here. They're really good. They're very similar to the Shiseido, not exactly the same. They're actually a little bit smaller and a little bit less thickness and like bounciness to them. But they are very soft and they did the trick. So I would totally buy these, especially when on a budget. All right, you guys, onto the makeup empties. So a couple of these I didn't get to completely use up because either they went bad on me before I could, but I made a solid attempt on all of these, so I'm still including them in my empties. And the first one is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Nude Cushion Stick Radiant Makeup in 1 and 2 Accrue. I loved this in the like fall winter because it does have a bit of a glow and more moisture to it. And it did have one of those sponges on the tip, and I removed that to be a little more sanitary. And I did really like this, but it's not one that I would repurchase in the future just because it's not one I can use all year round. And I would prefer a makeup that I can use all year round and just change out my primers or moisturizers instead of adjusting my foundation. But if you want something that's light, pretty light coverage, like very natural, but just gives you like that beautiful even texture to your skin and has a little bit of a glow, then you will love that. And then I have 2 primers that I had not gone through but just can't use anymore. And the first one is the Makeup Forever base. It's the mattifying primer in step 1. So I actually used quite a bit of this, like probably at least half the tube, as you can see. And the reason I stopped using this is, number 1, it's pretty old. And the other thing is I could feel it like crumbling on my face sometimes depending on how I applied my makeup, and that was super frustrating. Maybe it's user error, I don't know, but because it was so old and I really tried to use it up, it wasn't my favorite, so I'm just gonna say goodbye to that. And the next one, I recently got this in BoxyCharm. I'm actually not gonna throw this out. I'm gonna put it in my like little bin for someone else to try at work, because I bring makeup to work all the time to let the girls try out some new stuff. But this just didn't work for me personally. It's the Professional Hydrate Primer. It's along the same lines as Professional. It fills in pores, smooths out texture, but it's supposed to hydrate as well and not be so mattifying, which I need mattifying. I love Professional. This, I'm pretty sure this broke me out, and I didn't like that it didn't keep me matte, because I like that for summer especially. I get super shiny. So this is the only thing I had changed up in my routine recently, and it broke me out. Like, I had some along my cheek area, so I'm just going to let that go. It's not worth my time. Stila, the Glitter and Glow in Sea Siren. This is such a beautiful color. It's like a purpley blue glitter. It has like a purple and blue shift. It dried out on me, but I did get to use about half of the bottle, which is not bad. The only time I've completely used this up without it drying out on me was the, I think it's called Kitten Karma, because I use that almost every single day. With these kind of colors that are not neutral, it's less likely for me to get to use it up before it dries up, which is what happened, but absolutely loved it. And I have repurchased those Glitter and Glows so many times. I used up the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray, cooling and hydrating. I definitely prefer the all-nighter one because that one is more mattifying, but I didn't feel like the Chill was overly hydrating where it made me look too dewy. I am more like normal to oily, my skin type. So I had been sent this in a big package of like setting sprays, which I was so blessed by Urban Decay, and I was not gonna let this go to waste. So use that all up. This was an Anastasia Beverly Hills, one of their highlighting powders, and I used this to set my face and set my under eye. It's just a pan, so you have no idea what it looked like, but it was kind of a yellow toned mattifying powder. And it was part of the contouring palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I definitely do love that, but nothing beats my Hourglass Diffuse Light for setting my under eyes. Speaking of that, I did use up this Urban Decay. It's a little messy, but you can see it's completely gone. So this is part of the Urban Decay Naked collection, and it's called Stay Naked The Fix. Up to 16-hour wear powder foundation with charcoal infused sponge. I didn't use the sponge. And this was shade 10NN, which I believe just stands for neutral neutral. There's like a neutral warm, neutral cool. This was really fair though, so I was sent this for review purposes, and it was really good coverage, but very fair. So I used this for my under eye to set my under eye, and it was beautiful. I loved it. A little on the, I don't want to say chalky, but it was a little powdery. It's not my favorite powder of all time, but I really did like it and I love the packaging. It's so pretty. So use that. I'm super proud of myself for these next two items. I think you guys are gonna be proud of me as well. I used up an entire bronzer. This is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer. And there is nothing left. It is just a pan. Completely used up. As you can see, it's literally falling apart. That's how much I used it. And this one, the Park Avenue Princess, they have two varieties. They have one that has a sheen and one that is matte, and this was the matte variety. I do remember this being my holy grail bronzer back in the day when I first started loving makeup and working at Sephora. This was one that I reached for a lot. And now I don't know if it's my holy grail anymore, just because it does have a lot of warmth in it for contouring. And although I don't mind that in the summer, I have warmth in my contour today. So love it still. Don't get me wrong. Beautiful, beautiful bronzer. But I don't think I'll repurchase it anytime soon. And then we have Coralista by Benefit. This is a boxed blush from Benefit. And it's just the perfect peachy tone. I have not come across a blush that I love more than this blush. It's completely gone. It's just pan. But I'm so dang proud of myself for finishing this up. I have not yet repurchased this because I have a crap ton of blushes. And I am trying to use them, but I am finding that I love some more than others. And I'm still kind of weeding them out, decluttering ones that I don't love so that I can repurchase the one I love the most, you know? That's how it should be. So I've got a couple brow empties. First we have Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. I tried to love this. I really tried to love this. This is the second time I have purchased this because it's so inexpensive. It's supposed to be a Gimme Brow dupe, and it is similar, but it is not a dupe. In so many ways, it is not a dupe. It does not last as good, in my opinion, as the Benefit Gimme Brow in regards to staying power on your face. The brush is so scratchy, it hurts when I apply it. So I wasn't a fan of that. So the shade didn't really work for me either. This is like the number 3 soft brown, which is supposed to be comparable to this Gimme Brow that I love so much in shade 3. But yeah, I won't repurchase that again. I used it up, but it wasn't my favorite at all. And then we have the Urban Decay. Now this is good. I love, love, love this. This is the Urban Decay Brow Endowed Brow Volumizer Double-Ended Primer and Color. Now, I did not use the entire primer side up because I don't think it's necessary. I get why they have it because it kind of like helps you tame your brow hairs, lay them down, prime them to hold the product really well. It does make the product stick and hold. But I felt that the product itself lasted and wore just as well without the primer, and I like how it went on better without the primer. So I don't use that side. I really only use the color side, and that might seem wasteful, but the color side lasts a very long time. I get a very long time like use with this. One negative, and you'll be able to see it's all clumped on here. It gets a little messy and clumpy, and the brush is just not as good as it ages. So even though I can probably get away with using this for longer and getting more out of this than the Benefit Gimme Brow, it starts to get hard to use. So this was in the shade Taupe Trap, but I don't know, I think this was my best color. I also have I've used the pencils in this line, and I love those too. So Urban Decay is just awesome. Speaking of brow pencils, I was sent these by Miranese, and it's the All Day Micro Brow Pencil, and this one's in number 2 Silk Brown. Currently I'm using 2 different other shades that they sent me, and they're working just as well for me, and it's just a really small definer pencil, and then on the other side is a highlighting stick, which I find to be a little bit greasy. It's not my favorite, so I'm not using that side up. I have used it, but it's just not my favorite. The brow pencil was great though. I love how small the little definition point is, so it really allows me to do like little brush strokes on my brows, so really good. Long lasting too. Then I have the Mary Kay liquid eyeliner pen. That was alright. It's a felt tip, so I feel like these dry out faster, they don't stay as black as long, and it was good. It was fine. especially the first month it was great. And then after that, I just used it up, but it wasn't my favorite. I would definitely prefer the Kat Von D. What's it called? Something Trooper? You know what I'm talking about. And then this is a NARS lip gloss. It's actually their Velvet Lip Glide in Bound. It's just like a, actually almost looks like my shirt, but it's a little lighter than that. It's just like a really perfect fall lip. And it was very pigmented and glossy, and it's beautiful. I love these. But unfortunately, there's like a little bit left around the sides, but it smells off. So I'm gonna throw it out, but it's beautiful. I would definitely use that again. And then last but not least, I have 4 mascara empties, and all of these were great. So we have Lights Camera Lashes, one of my all-time favorites from Tarte Cosmetics. And it's a natural bristle wand, and it might not look like a lot when you look at the wand, but it really does give some great volume, and it lasts all day for me. It doesn't flake. As it starts getting older though, just like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, both of these tend to start getting all over my face when they get too old and dry. So you're like, okay, it's definitely time for me to throw it away. So that's done so. I would totally repurchase it, but honestly, this bad boy and this bad boy, I would repurchase over the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. So we got Too Faced Better Than Sex. This one's just the best volumizing full lash, bam, in your face mascara. I absolutely love it. It has an hourglass wand and it has a natural bristle as well. It just works really well for my lashes. And then we have the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. Now this I think was kind of the copycat of the Too Faced Better Than Sex. It also has an hourglass shaped wand, natural bristle. It does a really great job though. I absolutely love this as a drugstore alternative. And then we have the Voluminous Superstar X Fiber Mascara. This is also from L'Oreal, I believe. Why doesn't it say L'Oreal on it anywhere though? Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's Maybelline. No, it's L'Oreal. So there's a 2-step process where there's one side is the mascara and then the other side is the fibers that are supposed to help build and make your lashes look fake. My eyes did not like this mascara. My eyes were so irritated from this, so I stopped using it after 2 uses. Alright you guys, so that is it for my empties this month. I hope you enjoyed. I know this was extra long, so give it a thumbs up if you watched till the end and you enjoyed seeing these, and I will continue to make them because I love watching these videos and making them. So that's it for now. I will see you guys in the next video.